Hi everyone, I'm going to be doing the Zaiross Akroma stage. This one's actually using a different team than my standard team, and I will explain why. Let's bump up the speed here. So this stage is pretty tough because the Akromas are immune to all debuffs, period. So once, what you gotta do is you gotta focus down the Zaiross, of course, because that does a lot of damage. But it's pretty easy because, you know, you only have to CC that one person, no problem. You take out Zaiross, and then the Akroma, both of them will end up just dealing massive damage because you can't reduce their damage with any debuffs or give them glancing hits. You just have to kind of tank them, and there are only 2 of them, so it's manageable, but it's pretty tough. That's why I brought the Briand, is because it's likely that someone will die. It's possible to do it without anyone dying, but it's good to have him there just in case, so it makes this team pretty safe. And then we have Basalt here also, just to add a little bit of extra heal and some extra tankability. So you'll add that defense buff on your whole team, and that's going to help. The third ability of Basalt that reduces their attack bar won't even be effective against Akroma because Akroma's immune to everything. And then we have Mav there, of course, to just speed everyone up and to reduce cooldowns on heals. I didn't bring Beretta in this time because the Akromas, Beretta wouldn't do anything against the Akroma. Vermos can at least give an HP lead skill buff, so that you can take a couple hits. They're pretty tanky. They do a lot of damage, so if you aren't tanky enough, then you'll die pretty fast. I think I was able to take usually about 2 hits without the defense buff. And of course, the first 2 stages take way longer to do because we don't have Beretta to use continuous damage on the whole team to knock them down. So I'll just speed it up a little bit more, even though it gets a little bit choppy. I don't think you should have too much problems if you take this team, just because of its high sustainability. With 2 healers, a defense buff, a reviver, and Mav to speed up everyone and reduce their cooldowns. So even if your runes aren't quite as good, I don't think you'll have too much problem with this stage. It just takes a really long time because you can't use your continuous damage on the Akromas at all. You just have to kind of hit them down really slowly. It wouldn't even help to bring Belladon in here because you cannot reduce their defense. So I make sure that Zaiross does not get any hits. And when I can, I mean, right now I'm not even attacking the Zaiross. I'm just making sure he's stunned and then I think with Zaiross, I was just putting dots, so just Zaiross. Then when I can, I would use any AoE moves. So Basalt still has his third skill. It does AoE. Zaiross does his stun AoE, and Brienne does his AoE ability and his second skill. So the reason I did that is just to get as much damage out there as I can. I don't know if individually if they do as much damage, but since it's doing it to multiple people, it's just kind of getting more damage out there.
I think the cats ate the fish.
Oh.
He's not in here anywhere. Sorry.
Word.
Guess I can keep digging around in there. Maybe this is finally the egg.
So my Basalt just died, but it's no problem because I have Brienne there. Zaiross, no problem, just revive.
Oh! Hi! Where were you? What the shit?
Cartoon.
Sorry.
So I hope this video helps. I know it's kind of long, but I sped it up, so it's not that bad. If you have any more requests, let me know and post in the comments.